Before you buy your first Reebok Boardflip, you gotta actually understand what you're getting. This isn't just a retro sneaker. This is a piece of early 2000s culture, skateboarding, streetwear, music, and an influencer all in one. These are the Reebok Boardflip, ICECREAM, BBC, originally released in 2005, but this year they're back. On Wednesday they're back, May 6th. And today I'm going to give you everything you need to know before you buy your first Reebok Boardflip. But more importantly, we're going to get into why this is so important, because for the first time, in my opinion, these were one of the first shoes that brought streetwear, sneakers, skateboarding all in one, with Pharrell almost acting as like an influencer ambassador before those days even really popped off. So let's get into it. These drop on May 6th for a retail of $150. I got them in a little early because they did have a pre-order, as well as Don Toliver dropping them at Complex Con, I believe. But, I just couldn't wait for a pre-order, so I did pick these up for a little above retail, I guess you would say resale. And this is a watermelon colorway, but on Wednesday, they are dropping a strawberry lemonade colorway as well. Originally released in 2005, a collaboration between Reebok, ICECREAM, and BBC, which at the time was kind of ahead of its time because BBC ICECREAM is a Pharrell brand. Reebok picking them up and down for the collab actually created a skate shoe. Reebok, an athletic sneaker brand, but this board flip is designed and created really for skate, and you can see that with the rubber cap all around it. I rocked these all yesterday at Universal Studios, and to be honest, like, my feet were straight. Like, these were really comfy. So I say that to say, if you're thinking about buying, $150 isn't too crazy. The comfort level is pretty good, and again, you're getting something that's kind of like a token of early streetwear, of early 2000s music. This time around, Pharrell not involved, but they did have Don Toliver in a cool way, so that kind of flop was cool. But this, in 2005, being a musician, having a streetwear brand, but then creating a skate shoe, out of this world. Pharrell, at the time, known for style, fashion, being out there, and that's kind of your first thought when you're looking at these shoes. Colors are loud. Again, watermelon. This is a green and pink watermelon. The pink lemonade drop as well. But both colors are super out there and super crazy. The shape is chunky. The vibe, again, is a 2000 skate shoe. For the fit, I got a size 10 in these. 10 is my true size. And I guess they do run true. They are wide. They are big. They are thick. And if you are in between, maybe I say you go down. I would say this. These are a 10. I would go 9.5 before I went 10.5. Comfy, but they are wide. And they are kind of thick. I will say, if you're used to a dunk, like a dunk low, the fit is real reminiscent of a dunk low, I would say, as far as how it feels on your foot. And that might have damn been the inspo, given that this was a skate shoe around the same time. So at $150 retail, I don't think this is a crazy price, given you're paying for a functioning, comfortable skate shoe that I think would last. You're paying for comfort. I did try these out yesterday, super comfortable. And you're also paying for like history, nostalgia. Again, this is like early streetwear, early 2000s music, fashion, collaboration. This is also a shoe that not everyone's going to have. I think these will sell out, both colorways. And if you want something a little unique, something with history, but also something that, you could post up on the shelf, or I could have back here and really know, there's a story behind it, even if it doesn't necessarily hold its value or go up. I think this is a shoe that I won't regret having, in my collection, regardless of how many times I wear it. But let me know what colorway you're rocking with. You could cop these on ICECREAM BBC, on Reebok, Wednesday, May 6th, $150 retail. Again, in a world nowadays where everything feels like it's $175 and above, I'm not mad at $150. And given the comfort, and given the history, and the nostalgia, it all kind of comes together, at least for me, so it's a no-brainer. But if you're copping, let me know what colorway you're getting. ICECREAM BBC, one of the early brands that kind of started it all for a lot of us. So really cool sneaker. Let me know if you're copping in the comments. But until next time, peace.